External means that it's not given by the college or the university. We have a lot of companies, organizations, clubs, associations that will give money to students, and they have their own set of criteria. If you or your family members or your parents are part of a union, there's also opportunities that you can get money for scholarships and awards. And when I do presentations at high schools, sometimes I have 300 students sitting in an auditorium, and I'll ask them, how many of you know if your parents are part of a union? Maybe 3 hands go up. Sometimes I'll say, do you even know where your parents work? Again, 3 hands go up. So I'm like, I know you don't like to talk to your parents, but ask them, because sometimes companies have scholarship programs and you don't find out about it until you ask. And a lot of unions also have scholarship programs available for their members. Because Adam and I are part of the OPSU union, the one on the top of the list, and I know that my union has scholarship program available for the children of its members. So please look into that. This is just a sample. There's many, many other unions that may have leads for you. External scholarships and awards for students with disabilities or who have exceptionalities. Remember, we are mandated by the government to provide accommodations to help you be successful when you come to college or university, but you have to register with us. So if you have an IEP from your high school, which stands for an individual educations plan, because you are getting help and accommodations at your high school, that does not automatically come to us. You have to actually register with our accessible learning office and bring in all your paperwork. That could be your IEP, your medical forms, your psychological evaluations, and we will work with you to create accommodations to help you pass all your courses. But you can also get extra money sometimes. These are just a sample of some of the websites that families can register with. Even when you apply for OSAP, one of the first questions they ask you is, do you have a permanent disability, yes or no? So by clicking yes, it already lumps you into a different category that's going to search for more funding for you. And please don't be embarrassed to register with us. It's all confidential. I know sometimes students think, wow, I think I'm going to try and do it on my own. But we want you to get the help. We want you to pass all your courses, because if you fail them, you do need to repeat them in order to graduate, and you're going to pay again. So just by passing everything the first time, you're actually saving money so that you don't have to pay to repeat a course. Here's a fun one that you can look into. Loblaws, you know, the place where we buy our groceries, they have a scholarship program. For you don't have to work there. You don't even have to shop there. A minimum average of 70 if you're coming from high school. And if you have a lot of volunteer hours, this is a good one you can look into. Another fun one for high school students is the Stuck at Prom contest. So the people who make duct tape. Remember, when I was your age, it only came in silver, and plumbers used it. But now it comes in a full array of colors, and these are some of last year's winners. Their entire outfits, can you believe this, are made out of tape. So for someone who's a little bit creative and you want to do something fun, remember, it's not always just for 95 average students. You could win up to $10,000 just for making your outfit out of tape. This one started April 1st, no joke, and it actually runs until July 9th, because some high schools do have their prom at the end of June. So this is a fun one. You can go onto their website and you can look at the details. Tips for the free stuff: start early. The earlier you start looking into this, the better off you're going to be. Look how many examples I've already showed you, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. I've just shown you a few examples, and there's hundreds of them, thousands of them. So you're going to have to set aside, they say, 1 to 2 hours per week, just be able to research and to fill out your applications. Remember, the more you put into it, the more options you have of winning. And the third bullet, yes, I actually made mistakes on purpose right there, because some students don't take the time to proofread their essays or their submissions, and that can actually cost you the scholarship. And please be hopeful. The more you apply, the better odds you're going to get.